climb majestic Mount Merapi volcano at the center of Java. Mount Merapi, located near Yogyakarta, is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. It is one of some 500 volcanoes in Indonesia, from which at least 129 are active in the volcanic arc spread along the Asia-Pacific islands called the Ring of Fire. Living in the shadows of an active volcano is like sitting on a time bomb, especially when it is called the Fire Mountain or Mount Merapi, the volcano that dominates the center of the island of Java. Despite its frequent eruptions, Mount Merapi is very central to the lives of the Javanese people and kings. For through its eruptions Merapi spews lava, ash and minerals to the surrounding areas. These provide nutrients to the soil, making this one of the most fertile areas in the world, and consequently the most densely populated. This majestic, perfectly cone-shaped volcano, with its peak at 2,911 meters above sea level, has also determined the lives of kings and realms. In the early 11th century, the once mighty ancient empire of Mataram mysteriously disappeared, and power suddenly shifted to East Java. Scientists surmise that a violent eruption of Merapi in 1006 AD was the ruin of the empire. This massive eruption also buried the nearby Borobudur temple in ash. Most recently at the end of October beginning November, Merapi erupted catastrophically killing 353 people mostly by its pyroclastic flows, the worst ever after the one in 1870. Since then the mountain has been quieter, but the people here have befriended the mountain and accept its rumblings and coughs as part of normal natural phenomena. The Merapi volcano also plays a central part in the accepted cosmos of the Javanese sultans. The Keraton of Yogyakarta faces the mountain in one direct line. Merapi is also guarded by spiritual guards who give offerings to the mountain. Local people respect the Asa Tower of this volcano. Annually, on the anniversary of the Sultan's coronation, offerings, labuhan, are brought from the Keraton of Yogya to Mount Merapi, together with similar offerings carried to the Indian Ocean to the south, to appease the spirits of the mountain and the sea, in order to bring welfare to the inhabitants of Java. Today Merapi is continuously monitored by a number of earthquake posts that warn inhabitants of imminent eruptions. Nonetheless, despite frequently giving out smoke, the mountain still attracts hikers and climbers and lately adventurers who love to retrace the hot lava flow of the last eruption, although now the lava has cooled down considerably. Whether you are a professional or avid volcanologist, or love the adventure of climbing or riding in off-road jeeps up dangerous slopes of Merapi, here are a number must-do activities. 1. Learn about volcanoes at Museum Merapi. Your introduction to volcanoes is at the Museum Merapi. This museum at Kalirang, on the slopes of the volcano, is located some 25 kilometers north of Yogyakarta, and is dedicated to scientific studies of volcanoes, earthquakes and other natural disasters. It was unveiled for the public on October 1, 2009. Occupying a land area of 3.4 hectares, the 4,470 square meters building consists of 2 floors. The first floor contains rooms with themes, such as Volcano World, the Merapi Volcano Trail, Man and the Mountain of Fire, Earthquake, and Tsunami, Disaster Movement of Soil, Diorama and Extraterrestrial Volcanoes. Meanwhile, the second floor is used for the screening of images and films on Mount Merapi. It also highlights the national personalities who have visited the victims during the last devastating eruption. At the West Hall, is information about tremendous volcanic eruptions around the world. One of these was the Krakatau eruption in 1883 that killed thousands, caused by pyroclastic clouds and its ensuing tsunami, while its eruption darkened the skies for 3 days across Asia, US and Europe. Address JL. Kalirang KM.22 Ban, Bong, Harjobanangun, Pakam Sliman, Yogyakarta. 2. Get awestruck by mighty Mount Merapi at the Kalirang Observation Tower. There are many spots established as viewing points overlooking the mighty Merapi. But your best vantage point is at Kalirang's observation tower, located only 7 kilometers away from the crater, ensuring a relatively safe distance. There is an extensive garden surrounding the 2-story tower, where you can linger in the cool air while sipping a warm Wedang Rond, a warming ginger drink to revitalize your energy. Address: di Sahargo Banangan, Pakum, Sleman, Special Region of Yogyakarta. 3. Take an adventurous lava tour at Kaliyadem. If you are very adventurous and are dying to know how a volcano erupts and see for yourself its dire aftermath, take the lava tour up Mount Merapi and follow in the lava's deadly path. You will find many jeep communities at Kaliyadem who can offer you an off-road adventure of the devastated area covered by ash and lava in the last eruption. The tour will always be led by professional drivers who double as guides. The rushing feel of adrenaline will keep in as your jeep zigzags over the trail. The tour usually includes visits to important landmarks such as the mini-museum Sisa Hartaku, translated meaning, My Remaining Treasure Museum, that serves to inform about the impact made on the people living in the area during Merapi's the latest eruption in 2010. There is also an underground bunker that was the last refuge for 2 volunteers, but who sadly died by the extreme heat of the lava. There's also the Alien Stone, a unique rock that resembles a human face. Be sure to pack a sweater against the cool mountain air. You can also take the tour by riding your own off-road motorcycle if you're skilled enough to ride over challenging rough terrain. Address: di Sikapu Harjo Kakamatan Kangberingan, Kabupaten Sleman, Provinsi Daerah Istimewa Yogyakarta.